7, Lake Orion Dragons play host to the 8 and 11 Harper Woods Pioneers for Lake Orion's senior night for ONTV's Game of the Week. It's the last week of the regular season for both teams as they look to make a playoff push. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ryan Bunn. Joined alongside me is my good buddy, my best friend, Ben Shadle. Now, Ben, speaking of senior night, give us a little bit of insight from Lake Orion seniors.
Well, you know, Ryan, that's a great question right there. And Lake Orion has 5 seniors on this roster. They're all starting here tonight. You know, you have a couple of players of the usual starting lineup. Ethan Sharkey, Quay Fly, you have some other players sprinkled in there for depth purposes, Hayden Armstrong and Sam Blakely. And then a special addition tonight is assistant coach and 3-star linebacker who is currently committed to play at Howard University next season, number 12, Caden DeGraffenreid. He will be introduced here very, very soon. You know, this whole senior class at Lake Orion is very, very special, not only on the basketball court, in other aspects of the athletic circle here at LOHS. It's going to be very fun for the first couple of minutes to see all these seniors playing together for one last time here inside this building.
Yeah, you know, KD, he played last year, got some good minutes too. You know, he's a frequent starter, got good minutes, good points, and now he's back on the basketball court. I'm sure he's ecstatic to be playing tonight. Now we look over on the Harper Woods side of things for their starters. So we got number 1, Isaiah Lewis. Number 3, that's Julian Young. Number 4, Jay-Sean Prince. 14, Delando Key. And number 31, Myron Baylor will round out the starting 5 for the Pioneers. As we are moments away from tip-off. Once again, Ryan Bunn, Ben Shadle, happy to have you here with us. And we got Lake Orion out there, and out comes Harper Woods in black and gray, and Lake Orion in the white and green.
You know, Ryan, before we tip off, I'm going to make a quick comment on the Pioneers' uniform of choice. I like the black and gray.
Ooh.
You know, normally when you think of Harper Woods, new school, new athletic program, but you think of that deep, dark maroon color. Yeah. Not really featured much. It's more of a slick uniform, and I like it.
And just like that, Harper Woods wins the tip, and they're pretty black and gray. Now here's one, that's Lewis, taking it his time, start the game. Lots of motion going around. Picks it over, that's number 3, that's Young. Back to Lewis, dishes it. It's Key, another great pass to the post. Loses it, and there's Caden DeGraffenreid getting a steal early in this game. Ethan Sharkey still not past halfway point. There he is now. It's Sam Blakely who also gets the start tonight. Now Armstrong, you know, he's seen his starts, also seen some bench play as well, but he's no rookie to being a starter. Here's Sharkey running the point. Quay Fly, dribble, but it is a travel.
And that's not something you want to see early on from any members of this Dragons basketball team, Ryan, especially Quay Fly, one of the most experienced members of this team, along with Ethan Sharkey, 2 extremely valuable players on this basketball team.
Yeah, you know, it is senior night, so you got a little bit of jitters. You want to perform well, and, you know, sometimes just a little quick mix-up early. You got to hope that doesn't continue throughout the game, and there's a little mix-up, and that might be some jitters from Myron Baylor, who dropped that pass.
You know, Baylor, a 6'3" junior, might have a couple of early game jitters, like you said, Ryan, though after that play, I hope that, you know, some of those jitters will be knocked out of the system.
Now here comes Ethan Sharkey, taking his time, rolling down the court. Dishes it to Sam Blakely. Here's Armstrong, hitting with a pick and roll. That's not a guy you want to see. Pick and roll, there's a big bucket. Great start. Hayden Armstrong knocks it down. Dragons up 3-zip.
And that's a great shot right there, Ryan. Armstrong doesn't normally get a lot of height on his shots, though it has to hit the back part of the rim, and it did just that right there.
Yeah, you know, I thought that was a pass to Sam Blakely down below, a little pick and roll, but no, Hayden Armstrong said, put it through the nylon, that's mine.
And speaking of Hayden Armstrong, he used to be a quarterback at so many different levels on the football field. His passing skill is working now here on the basketball court.
That's a great pass by Harper Woods, and there was a double dribble. Lake Orion Dragons basketball. The bench and the fans love it.
It's got to have some effect on the opposing team, Ryan. You know, the student section with their great turnout here at LOHS almost every single game. The bench starting to get really into it. The fans, the amount of numbers, the amount of people here that support within the community is just astounding.
Yeah, Dragons, pretty decent home record this season. They're 6-3 at home. You know, not great, but not terrible either. There's a 3! Ethan Sharkey
And the big-time players coming up big time when the Dragons need them to. This is exactly what you want to see starting out here on senior night.
And now we got Lewis taking it down the court as 3 Dragons are waiting to check in. See who that is real soon. And now it's with Young. Julian Young. Taking his time. Lots of space. Sharky's giving him. Clock's winding down. About 5 minutes left to go in the quarter. There's Lewis. Pulls up for the J. No good. Almost rebounded by Harper Woods, but it is going out of bounds. And now in come 3 new Lake Orion Dragons.
You know, your original starters, Ryan, Gabe Scott, Zach Parks, and Ryan Rushlow all checking back into the game. DeGraff and Reed, Blakely, and Armstrong heading back to the bench.
That was a great start. You know, those 3 seniors, you guys saw Hayden Armstrong knock down a 3. Sam Blakely looking nice to pick and roll. And KD had a steal first play. And there's an errant tipped pass. Will stay with LO, though.
Not sure the Harper Woods bench agrees with that call. Seemed like it could have been tipped off of Quay Fly's fingers just before the ball hit out of bounds.
Yeah, Isaiah Lewis was not a big fan of that call, but gonna have to play on. Here's Zachary Price Parks getting his first couple touches of the game as he is defended heavily by Baylor. Myron Baylor. Parks, almost stolen, but he is fouled by, that was number 3. That's Julian Young, now tackled. Not the right sport. But speaking of Harper Woods football, they did win the D4 state championship. So we got a great team, and you know, you Lake Orion fans who saw that game, it's a good game between the 2 teams, wasn't it, Shadle?
And I was there to commentate that game, Ryan. You know, I was lucky enough not to commentate the state championship game, but the Division 4 semifinal between Harper Woods and Goodrich. Very aggressive, very physical team Harper Woods is, and we're seeing that translate to the court here.
And there's another big 3, and here's one that goes nowhere. Tried to be saved, but that was Ethan Sharkey who got it down on Lake Orion side. And there's an air ball from Harper Woods.
And Ryan, you know, we've seen the Dragons struggle with their shooting percentage sometimes this season. You know, the Birmingham C home game comes up where they lost 37-28, only scored 4 points in the entire fourth quarter of that affair. You know, and to see them score 9 points here early on 3 different three-pointers, got to be really, really positive moving forward for the Dragons.
Yeah, and there's Zach Parks, dribble drive and puts it up and in. Zach Parks makes the lead 11-0 as we are halfway through this first quarter of action, and the Lake Orion Dragons bench is loud as we have a full timeout called by Harper Woods. Now, Harper Woods, speaking of them, points per game, 57.7 points per game. This 0 is not a great start to the game for them. And their opponent points per game, also not great, 61 points per game allowed. Again, not perfect, but, you know, you see things happening. But Harper Woods, they're on the road here. They're 5-4 in road games so far this season. So it's not bad, you know, being able to hang your own on an opposing team's court. It's pretty good.
Well, I mean, Ryan, when you talk about these 2 teams, this is the second time that they've met this season. And considering how Lake Orion has jumped out to an early 11-0 lead, they've held Harper Woods scoreless in the first couple of minutes here tonight. That wasn't the case last time when Lake Orion traveled to Harper Woods High School and they lost 62-52 in a close affair. You know, we've seen Lake Orion come out screaming early on, making them big plays, making them big shots. Let's see if it continues as the game moves along.
Yeah, we should see that. Lake Orion looking to keep it going. Up 11-0 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Halfway done already. And we got Isaiah Lewis running the point for the Pioneers. Gabe Scott, undersized guard on. Looks like a lot of a bigger guard, both in height and in weight. And there's a 3 put up and won't go from Young. Parks racing down the court. Using that vision, there's the Euro set, puts it up. Won't fall though, Quay Fly gets the rebound. Fly taking some time, under pressure, dishes it to Gabe Scott. Scott dribbles, drives, and he is fouled on the floor. That is first foul in the game. That's on number 31. That's Myron Baylor. Excuse me, the second foul of the game.
And Ryan, you were talking about Zach Parks earlier. Parks, the main face of this Dragon basketball program. He transferred in this season. Last season he was at Ortonville Brandon High School. He's been an instant impact type of player here in the Dragon system.
Yeah, definitely. You see him night in, night out. He's been top scorer, top 2, top 3 scorer. And even when he doesn't score, you can just see his impact and his leadership and in his effort on the court.
Only a junior as well, Ryan,
Yeah.
so he's got another year on the basketball court.
I'm sure he's going to be looking. That senior year should be an exciting one for him. Here's Quay Fly. Puts it up, won't go. Quay Fly, speaking of top scorers, he has been the top scorer emerging these past couple games as really the best player on this Dragons team. And there's an errant pass from Key.
He looked like he was throwing it to the trash can on the sideline there, Ryan. And if he was, goal accomplished. Hit it right square on the side.
And we got Ethan Sharkey looking to inbound this pass off the baseline. And now it's Gabe Scott taking this one slow. That's defended by Jaden McDonald. Oh, great move. And dishes it. Here's a 3. Fell as he shot it. Did not go. Scott gets the rebound, puts it up, puts it in.
What a possession by Gabe Scott, splitting those defenders Steph Curry style, dishing it to Ethan Sharkey and says, hey man, I'm going to do all the work here, gets the rebound and puts it back and up and through for 2.
And there's Julian Young getting the first points for Harper Woods. And now Rushlow going quick. Sharkey again. Dishes it. Quay Fly for 3. He hits it. Big time bucket. Quay Fly.
And the chemistry is off the charts here early on inside the Plaza of Dreams, Ryan. You know, you're seeing so much chemistry be built up all season, and for these Dragons to make these passes to each other, have the confidence in each other to make these shots, it's truly remarkable and great to watch.
You saw the 2 seniors, Quay Fly and Ethan Sharkey, connect on that one. We're going to see that tons tonight. And here's a deep 3. In and out for Julian Young. And Zach Parks taking it down. It's Quay Fly now. Oh, tried to find Gabe Scott, won't go. Bang! Big slam from Julian Young. Maybe that's the spark that they needed.
And the senior getting up there high, making the defensive effort, going down the court, and slamming it home where the ball belongs.
Julian Young, he took off, ladies and gentlemen. Great bucket, much needed points from Harper Woods. As Parks tried to sneak through, but he is fouled on the floor. And that was Delando Key. He's got a foul now. Inbounding for Lake Orion, we got Ethan Sharkey. Ethan Sharkey, last time these 2 teams faced off, he had 11 points, was tied for second leading scorer back on the 18th of January at Harper Woods, where, of course, Harper Woods won that game. Dragons looking for their revenge as they've been dominant so far. Speaking of dominant, Zach Parks in the paint.
And the Dragons are heating up at the right time here, Ryan. Approaching playoff play very, very soon. Districts are set, and Lake Orion is looking stronger than ever right now.
And now we got Lewis. Top of the key, dishes it. Here's McDonald from way downtown, won't go. Rebound by Key, tried to put it up. Blocked, but fouled on the come up. That was on number 23. That was Ryan Rushlow. His first, and just the Dragons' first foul of the game. So Dragons are playing pretty clean so far.
You know, you're almost the entire way through the first quarter, Ryan. You have an 18-4 lead after you started only 2 of your main starting players. Yeah. I mean, 18-5 now after that free throw. 38.8 seconds left to go. What can you say?
It's a dream start against a pretty good team. You know, their record's unflattering. They're 8-11, but they play like they're an 11-18.
Yeah.
Harper Woods is not a team to sneeze at. And here's Quay Fly. He runs into some trouble. Dishes at Gabe Scott. Here's a 3. No good. Rebounded by Harper Woods. And now McDonald is driving. He tried, takes off, puts in a nice layup there over Gabe Scott. now Zach Parks. These two teams are flying. Dishes it to Ethan Sharkey. Here's a three. Knocks it down. Big time three. 21-8. Less than 10 seconds to go for Harper Woods. Here's McDonald. What does he have in his bag? It's Lewis. Lewis has Young to his left. Here's a three. Too late, though, and airballs it anyway. Where the Dragons are now leading 21-8 over the Harper Woods Pioneers. And now we are getting ready to send it down to our good buddy, Carter Doolittle. Carter, what do you have for us?
Well, right now I think scoring is evident. I think the defense is fantastic for the Dragons, and if they can keep this up, I think this will be a phenomenal game, And there have been a couple of calls that I don't think Harper was particularly agreed with, but again, I go back to scoring is evident, and they just got to make those calls. They just got to rebound from those calls, and they got to keep throwing points back up. They're pretty far behind right now.
Thank you, Carter. Really appreciate that. And yeah, Harper Woods struggling early. You've seen some signs of life, especially from that big-time slam by Julian Young. But, Dragons just been a little bit too good and a little too dangerous to start the game in the first quarter.
You're exactly right about that, Ryan. We've seen Ethan Sharkey come into his own early on here. He's currently leading the Dragons scoring with 9 points. That's come from 3 straight three-point attempts that have fallen through the net. If Ethan keeps on playing his game and keeps on dominating from beyond the arc here tonight, it's only a matter of time before we see that score go up to 50, 60, maybe even 70 points here inside of the Fieldhouse.
Yeah, the Dragons 21 points in the first quarter, on track to put up 84. Don't think they're quite going to get there, but you never know. If they keep playing like they did in that first quarter, it'll be no trouble at all. And now McDonald dishing it. It's stolen by number 21, Zach Parks. But that pass, a little behind Scott, wasn't really looking for it. And there's lots of pressure. Looks like they're double teaming just about everyone on the Dragons roster. And now we've got a jump ball that will stay with the Lake Orion Dragons.
And it seemed like every person that Lake Orion passed to on that possession after the steal, the Pioneers just converged on their location within seconds, Ryan. Great defensive physicality and aggressiveness from Harper Woods on that last play.
Yeah, that might be what they need. And there's Ryan Rushlow. Takes it up and in himself.
The sophomore spinning through the giant defenders. He was a starter on varsity last year as a freshman. He's going to be a more of an Alden Ritt type player, if any Dragons fans know who that is from a couple of years ago. That's kind of what head coach Jose Andredes wants to mold him into as his career progresses onwards. And we've already seen strands of Alden in him thus far. 2 more years to go on varsity, 2 more years at the high school level. They're going to be good ones for Ryan Rushlow.
Yeah, that kid, he's definitely going to go play college ball somewhere. You've already seen he's dominant in the paint, elite defensively. He's got great ball handling skills, great playmaking ability. His three-pointer we haven't seen too much of, but I'm sure that's going to develop as his career goes along. And that first free throw by number 21, that's McDonald, missed. Let's see if he can knock down that second one. Now going back to it, Tawan Porter, the Harper Woods head coach, drawing up some great plays defensively, as we saw, sort of swarming the Dragons. Now Tawan Porter, he played college basketball at Oregon, so he knows what it's like to play big-time ball.
Got a lot of experience in basketball, Ryan. From the high school level to the college level, 2 completely different games. However, we've seen him develop his players over the year as the season has gone on, really.
Yeah, Zach Parks took that one, drew some contact, and now he will be heading to the charity stripe, shooting 2. Now Zach Parks was outside of the top 3 scorers the last time these two teams played. I'm sure he's going to want to make more of an impact this time around. First one, no go. That's sort of been a struggle of Zach's game, is his free throw shooting. A little inconsistent, sometimes you might see him go 6 for 8. Other times you might see him go 2 for 8. So we'll see what he does tonight. As the second one, perfect, knocks it through. Dragons up 24-8, 7 minutes to go in the half. That shot fouled by Zach Parks. And now Myron Baylor will be heading to the free throw line himself, and he's going to shoot a couple.
Well, a quick reminder to all fans of the MHSAA out there. If you don't know already, which I don't know how you wouldn't if you watched some of the games recently, there's a new rule that was put in place this season. No more one-on-one free throw attempts. If you're fouled and you go to the line, it's going to be 2 straight free throw attempts every single time, Ryan.
Yeah, it happens after the 5-foul mark. Not quite there yet this quarter, but once we get to that 5th foul, you'll start to see the one-on-one or the not one-on-one opportunities happen. Just shooting 2. Just shooting 2. There's a second one from the shooting foul. Perfect for Baylor. Now we got Nick Galvin, who checked into the game. Hayden Armstrong's back out there, and here's Zach Parks. Dishes it. Sharkey for 3. Got it again. The sharpshooter.
4 straight 3-point shots have fallen through for Ethan Sharkey here in the first half. Just spectacular play from beyond the arc for the senior.
Ethan Sharkey, last couple games I've been to, has not looked himself from beyond the arc. Today, he's looking amazing so far. And that 3 is no good. Hayden Armstrong getting the rebound, and now it's Nick Galvin. He's defended by Baylor, and now it's Zach Parks. Parks dishes it to Galvin. Thought about a 3. Here's Armstrong, who has one. He hits it again! Dragons land it fly from deep.
And the 3-pointers are just raining down inside of the field house here tonight, Ryan. I mean, we've seen a show being put on from downtown, from beyond the arc. Let's hope it keeps on going.
And there was Lewis on that dribble drive. He is fouled on the take. Dragons up 30-10 with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. A dominating performance offensively thus far. Lewis's first free throw, nylon. It's perfect. Lake Orion Dragons points per game, 53.7. They're already more than halfway there, and we are not even done half of the game yet. So I'm sure this could be one of those nights where the Dragons just clicking offensively. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Zach Parks, who was there waiting for it. Parks falls into the double team, finds Quay Fly. Now Parks puts it up. Got it, but is called for a travel. Referee gives us the cha-cha. Bucket will not count. Harper Woods basketball.
And Ryan, that was a sort of a 1-fish, 2-fish, red fish, blue fish type play. Swerving his way through the defenders right there. Great play by Parks. Unfortunately took one too many steps there, and as a result, traveling violation was administered by the referee.
Just like you said, Ben Shadle, easy reads for Parks and Quay Fly on that play. Taking his time for Harper Woods. Dishing it, here's Lewis, thought about the 3, nice little jab step, he goes down, thought he was fouled, won't go. Rebound going around, and it was tipped, so it will not be an over and back. And now it's Lewis again, Nick Galvin, almost lost him. Puts up that fade from the baseline, won't go. Nick Galvin gets the rebound, and here's Zach Parks. Zach Parks thinks he has it, blocked, great job defensively, but it's Ethan Sharkey gets his first points from not behind the arc tonight. McDonald with it for Harper Woods. Less than 5 minutes to go in the half. McDonald with Quay Fly on him. Tried to find that pass, no good. Nick Galvin dishing it to Sharkey. Sharkey couldn't do anything with that pass. Not Nick Galvin's best. And there's a great block, Zach Parks. Denies Key. Whoa, Ben Shadle.
A man amongst children, Ryan. What a play right there by Zachary Price. Parks using his long wingspan to his advantage and swatting that out of bounds.
Delando Key, after that block, said, you know what, I'm going to go take a seat. Not my best play. I just got made into a little boy. And now McDonald trying to make up for it. Here's Young, back to McDonald. Thought about the 3, but it is stolen. But no, looks like little stoppage of play here due to the fault of Zach Parks.
Yeah, McDonald did get Parks to jump there in the air. Parks tried to swat that ball out of his hands. Unfortunately, caught a little bit too much of the body, and that's going to be a foul.
Now Young, nice move inside, but won't get it to fall, and it's Quay Fly who gets the rebound, and now it's Hayden Armstrong. Over to Nick Galvin, taking his time. 4 minutes to go in the half. Andrade's calling out plays. It's been stoic tonight, not having to yell, not having to scream too much. The Dragons have been looking good, and now here's Parks. 4-3, got it! Big time three yet again. Zach Parks, folks.
Parks trying to slide his way into that three-point conversation along with Armstrong and Sharkey. Just did it right there with that three-point shot. And, you know, Ryan talked about head coach Jose Andrade not having to scream that much so far. When you're up 35-11, not even halfway through the game, I'm not sure there's really much to be screaming about if I have to be honest.
No, nothing at all. Andrade looking happy, looking calm, cool, collected. After that Harper Woods turnover, it's now Dragon basketball yet again, and Nick Galvin races past his man, and he is fouled on that one. That was on 21. That was McDonald. Now, Jaden McDonald didn't get the start today, but last time these two teams faced off at Harper Woods, he had 21 points in the big win for the Pioneers. I'm sure he's going to try to do that again today, but being down 21 points might not be enough. And here's Gabe Scott. Shifty moves. It's MJ Long who checks in the game for the first time. The Dragons are up big. Zach Parks, nice little move. Fakes the pass, now he hits it. Gabe Scott cannot get in it. Jacoby Loris gets the rebound. It's taken away from him, great steal. It's Young again, draws some contact, and it was a blocking foul. So he will be shooting 2 at the free throw line, folks.
Dragon student section thought that Long set his feet there. And I mean, the play did happen right in front of him. They had a better angle than the referee that made that call did. However, a blocking foul was set up.
And pardon me, not a shooting foul. And there's a three. Big time three. Myron Baylor knocks it home.
Baylor catching the Dragons sleeping a little bit there as he knocks down a triple of his own.
And it looks like they're still talking about that call. Thought, you know what, take it myself, put up a three, and here's Quay Fly. Puts it up over Myron Baylor. Dragons lead 37-14, under 3 minutes to go in the half.
And you know, Ryan, Park's trying to make up for his earlier defensive mistake right there, making a great no-look pass to his teammate Quay Fly that set up for the easy basket.
Now McDonald, it's Young again with Zach Parks on him. Young races past him, and he is fouled, and he will now be shooting 2 after that. Zachary Price Parks fouled. Looks like we got Harper Woods meeting up with their head coach, Tawan Porter. Young is all alone at the free throw line, surrounded by 4 Dragons, as he gets ready to shoot his first free throw. First one is up, and it is perfect. And now checking back into the game is Sam Blakely as Parks takes a seat. 2:22 to go. Dragons up 37-15. 5 fouls already on the Dragons, so rest of the way of this quarter, Harper Woods shooting 2 free throws. That one won't fall. Blakely gets the rebound, and we've already got Harper Woods ready defensively. Jacoby Loris in a tough spot, finds Sam Blakely, big body, great pass there. MJ Long, he has a 3, won't go. And nice steal, Gabe Scott, but goes right back to Harper Woods. It's McDonald, now he slows it down. Tried to Myron Baylor now, he's getting a double. McDonald puts up the tough bucket, won't fall. And now it's MJ Long. MJ Long finds Sam Blakely, loses a defender. Jacoby Loris puts it up, puts it in.
And Ryan, if you were to take a video of that play, post it on the internet, I guarantee you hundreds of basketball coaches would be showing that possession to their team. Great ball movement, great transitional offense from the Dragons right there, and that's exactly what you want to see if you're head coach Jose Andrades.
Now we got a timeout on the court. Andrades tells everyone to stand up, getting the team in a huddle together as Jacoby Loris gets his first points of the night. The sophomore guard wearing number 30. Dragons up 39-15, 1:35 to go in the quarter and in the half. Harper Woods haven't been looking too bad, but it's just the Dragons have been looking just a little bit too good offensively for these Pioneers to handle. Both teams got their fives out. Dragons led by Jacoby Loris, Quay Fly, Sam Blakely, Ethan Sharkey, and Gabe Scott. Harper Woods got Lewis, McDonald, got number 4, that's Deshaun Prince, Key, and Corsi Young. Donald trying to get away from Fly. He does successfully. Isaiah Prince, step back 3. He knocks it through. Nice 3. Isaiah Lewis. Now Gabe Scott in a tough position. Finds Jacoby Loris, dishes it. That's not a man you want to leave open. But does not knock it through. Sharkey missed his first three-pointer in a while. Key. And now Young taking his time. Nice cross-court pass to Prince. He has a 3 of his own. Won't go. Jacoby Loris gets the rebound, and out come the Dragons again. Nice bounce pass. Now Sharkey again. Sam Blakely puts it up, puts it in! Sweaty Sam Blakely. Big bucket.
And the big man, the offensive lineman for the Dragons football team, comes up clutch when the Dragons need him the most. Great pass downtown, down low for Sam Blakely, and he makes the most of his opportunity.
Harper Woods, 15 seconds to go. Here's a 3. Lewis won't go. Off the upright, keeping that basketball hoop down. And it is Dragons basketball. Gabe Scott. Now Jacoby Loris right back to him, and now passing around to Fly. Quay Fly, pressure on the sideline. He's triple teamed, but great defensive effort, and he is called for a travel.
Well, I think Fly might have slipped a little bit there,
Yeah.
Ryan. You know, he had his feet down, just might have slipped. Maybe the floor was a little bit slippery there. Not what you want to see.
6 seconds to go. Young letting that ball go. Sam Blakely on defense, dishing it. Key blocked by the underneath of the backboard, but he was fouled with 1 second to go. Harper Woods heading to the free throw line, hoping to have 20 by the end of the half.
That's a great acting job right there by Young, according to the student section uproar that we just heard. Brian, you know, they might have thought that could have been a flop, you know. At least that's what the student section at LOHS thought could have happened.
You know, it was a late whistle, and that one bounces around a couple times and misses. Now he's got one more, 41-18, 1 second to go. If this misses, Dragons won't really have much time. Puts it up, they're gonna say it won't count, doesn't go anyway. And the Lake Orion Dragons are heading to the locker room up 41-18 at the half. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Bunn, Ben Shadle for the first half action. We'll see you after the second half and after the break. We are underway quickly, and Harper Woods starts with the ball, and we got a foul on the floor. Welcome back from halftime with the Dragons lead 41-18 over the Harper Woods Pioneers. Once again, I'm Ryan Bunn, joined alongside me, my good buddy, my pal, Ben Shadle. Shadle, how are you doing? How's that break?
Doing pretty good, Ryan. You know, we looked over some stats and everything. We saw the leading scorers of each team. For Lake Orion right now, currently it's Ethan Sharkey with 14. Bryce Parks right behind him with 8. And for Harper Woods, you have Bailey, who has the ball right now, and he puts it up and in for 2. He's going to go to 7, being the leading scorer for the Pioneers.
Harper Woods, 20 they just hit now. And now here's Ethan Sharkey, another 3. Off the backboard, won't go. It's Gabe Scott who gets the rebound. And we got 2 Dragons down. It's Scott and Parks. Harper Woods trying to take advantage of it, but Dragons, oh no, excuse me, there's a travel on the floor. Will be Lake Orion Dragons basketball.
Now, Ryan, I want to go into something here real quickly. You know, basketball is a lot about having fun and displaying your talent on the floor, but some people might not have seen that if the camera angle wasn't on it right there. Once Gabe Scott and Zachary Price Parks fell on that last offensive possession, both players fell. Price Parks was the first one to get up. And instead of running back and helping out his teammates on defense, he grabbed his teammate Gabe Scott, pulled him up so he could run back with him, and then got back on defense. Great play right there by Price Parks in order to look out for all of his teammates.
That was Jayshawn Prince who had that bucket, but going back to what you said, that's that leadership that Parks shows. And here's a 3. Won't go. It's a rebound by Quay Fly. But yeah, Zach Parks, he's a captain for a reason. He's got that leadership ability that not a lot of other guys have. And he just played it on that play there. And we've got a foul. And it looks like Zachary Price Parks will be shooting 2 from the free throw line. He went 1 for 2 in the first half. Made 1, missed 1. Let's see if he can knock this one down. First one goes up and in. It's perfect. Now let's see if the math is correct. Should miss this one, but let's see what he has to say about that.
I'm going to call a little splash action here, Ryan.
Calling nylon.
Calling nylon. What did I say? What did I say?
Ben Shada, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Bunn, can you give me a little bit of credit there? Come on.
Dead on. Zach Parks goes 2 for 2 on that trip, and now we got Isaiah Lewis. Taking his time. I'm not sure Harper Woods wants to take too much more time off the clock, and there's a nice move. He tries a 3 from way downtown. Knocks it through. Needing some momentum in the second half. Great start.
And Ryan, as that ball goes out of bounds, let me explain a little bit of what happened on that last possession. You know, you saw Lewis at the top of the key on the left side. Gabe Scott playing on him defensively. Scott was shading him to go to his left side. It was pretty obvious that Lewis doesn't want to go left, though he made a great play, created some separation, and nailed that triple from downtown.
Isaiah Lewis has been a big factor for Harper Woods. There's a pass going around. It's Prince. Won't go, though. And again, all the plays, they start with Isaiah Lewis. He's the point guard. He's the guy to go to in crucial moments. And now here's Sharkey dishing it. Armstrong, one more pass. Here's Quay Fly. Will not fall. But Ethan Sharkey hops on top of it. Gets it to Quay Fly. Fly dishing it. One more. Armstrong won't go. That laser beam-esque shot. And now we got Young. Young dishing it, could not find his teammate Nicholas Parker, who's getting his first minutes of the game. And he started the second half.
And Ryan, it appears that it's the opposite of what happened in the first half for the Dragons. You know, first half it was raining gold, right?
Yeah.
A bunch of buckets were falling through that nylon net. Now it seems like there's a plastic lid on the rim for the Dragons, and they can't get anything to find the bottom of that net.
And there's a steal by Parks. Zach Price Parks dishing it. Great find, and he hits Ethan Sharkey. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Zach Parks, ladies and gentlemen.
No look pass. What a play right there by the former Brandon transfer. Shows his ability to not only score, but also play great defense. And his playmaking badges are gotta be, he's gotta have every single one of them.
All of them on Hall of Fame. Beautiful. And here's a deep 3, another step back, knocks it through. Big time 3, Isaiah Lewis.
Lewis says, you're having a little bit of trouble on the offense and scoring. Let me take the ball. Let me put it into my own hands. I got this, guys. Knocks down that second triple of the half for the Pioneers.
Just like that, full timeout from Lake Orion Dragons. Now, end of the season coming up. This is the last week of the regular season. We start to look to playoffs. The playoff bracket for the Lake Orion Dragons. They are in District 28, hosted by Waterford Kettering. Lake Orion will, of course, plays Game 1 versus Waterford Kettering, the hosts of that game. Then we got Pontiac versus Clarkson, Game 2. Waterford Mott then will play the winner of LO versus Kettering. So if Lake Orion wins that game, go over, play Waterford Mott in that one. Then, of course, winner of Pontiac Clarkson will play Avondale. Winner of Waterford Mott, Lake Orion, Waterford Kettering will play winner of Avondale versus either Pontiac or Clarkston. So could see a little Waterford versus Waterford game between Kettering and Mott. But Lake Orion Dragons, they've been playing really well. Don't think that's going to be the case.
And I'd like to point out real quickly, our graphic designer right there on that latest graphic, courtesy of Ryan Bunn himself.
It was.
Great job on that graphic right there, sir.
Thank you.
Looked spiffy, if I do say so myself.
Now, districts full of great teams. Avondale dominating the OAA Blue. Waterford Mott, another great team this season.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Sharkey again, missing another wide open three. It's almost two open. Now Armstrong has one, won't go either. Again.
Three straight misses from beyond the arc for Hayden so far. Hayden Armstrong, that is, in the second half. Let's see if he can get out of the streak that he's been in recently.
Yeah, like you said, Shadle, Dragon's shot just not falling the second half. Harper Woods missing that one. Almost all Harper Woods shots missing as well, other than Isaiah Lewis. Great move! Gives him the pass fake, and Ethan Sharkey puts it up and in himself. Silky smooth in the paint.
And that's all experience right there, Ryan. You know, Sharkey taking it down the right side of the lane, 2-on-1 fast break opportunity, fakes the pass, goes up, no contact layup. What a play right there.
And there's a shot by Lewis, way short. Try to be saved, but it's Bryce Parks who comes up with it. He takes it himself, and he draws some contact and the foul. Dragons lead 47-28 over the Pioneers. 3:22 to go in the third quarter.
And Ryan, it looked like that last shot for Harper Woods had just been voted off of the island survivor style right there.
Yeah, Isaiah Lewis just a little short. I mean, he's been knocking him down. Fair play to him. Have a heat check. Go ahead, but don't know about that shot selection on that one. Don't know about it. Regardless, he's been playing excellent tonight, and he is the heart and soul of this team so far as he stays on the court. Coming off the court, Deshaun Prince, and checking back into the game, number 21, Jaden McDonald, back in it, and Parks. Another successful trip to the line. Knocked that one through. 48-28, Dragons lead by 20. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Young, and now it's back with Isaiah Lewis. Can he get his mojo back? Gabe Scott defending. Head coach Porter calling out a play. Here's a three. Won't go that time. Nick Galvin with the rebound. And here come the Flying Dragons. Now it's Gabe Scott and Nick Galvin on the court at the same time. You don't see that too often. And there's a great block from Harper Woods, but will stay Dragons' way.
Nicholas Parker, the 6'4" junior on that block right there, using his wingspan to his advantage, swatting that ball out of bounds.
Looked Kareem Abdul-Jabbar-esque, and I'm not talking about the goggles he's wearing. Looking very good.
You're exactly right, Ryan.
As that three from Jacoby Loris missed. And now it's Jaden McDonald. Tried to go around, but too many steps, lifted that pivot foot, and he is called for a travel.
Crafty selection of moves right there from the Pioneers. Too many, though, at one time, and that's going to cause a traveling violation.
Jaden McDonald, another player's been a bright spot in this rough outing from Harper Woods. Trying to do all he can. Now the Dragons coming down. Here's Bryce Parks. Pump fake, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound by Parker. And it's out of bounds, and there's Andrades yelling, maybe for the first time all game.
Well, you know, Ryan, you said we talked before about how the Dragons offense is not producing here so far in the second half. Realistically, you're at a 20-point lead, guys. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. You don't really need a great offensive production if your defense is playing sound basketball. Not like that last possession right there, though.
Now that was a big bucket falling away. Isaiah Lewis, he's tried that shot a couple times. Finally gets to hit. Gabe Scott is open, and there's another great job defensively. It's Parker again, putting his hands up and grabbing another block. And it will be Harper Woods basketball after it's tipped around. And Isaiah Lewis, can he keep it going offensively? They're only down 18. We're near March. Madness is ensuing real soon. Could be happening tonight. We'll see. And we got a jump ball. Will go the way of the Dragons. Nick Galvin stopping to tie his shoe. We'll be back real quickly. And we got MJ Long checking into the game. So we got some confusion between Harper Woods. Andradas talking to his bench. And out trot the Dragons. MJ Long. Galvin puts up the floater. Won't fall. And another rebound by Parker. Parker didn't see him in the first half. Coming alive in the second half, though. And there's Young trying to take that one, but it's fouled. He'll be heading to the line, shooting a couple.
Something that's great to see, Ryan, is, these Pioneers players are not backing down from any contact. You get out to a very, very large lead like Orion has. Harper Woods, the opposing players, might get a little bit deterred, might not want to play, might not want to go down low, and that's not been the case for these Pioneers varsity players. They've gone and dealt with the contact, driven in low to the lane, forced fouls, and converted any opportunities that they've been presented with here in the second half.
Got that exactly right. Julian Young missed his first free throw. Looking to put a second one in, and he does just that. Nice job by Young. Nick Galvin with the baseline out of bounds. Looks like Harper Woods in a full court press. Parks taking maybe a little too much time. Try to find Galvin, but it's stolen. That was Bailey. Here's Parker. Puts it up, puts it in. Nicholas Parker coming alive in the second half. And there's another steal. Quay Fly couldn't handle it. Harper Woods slowing it down. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Tides are turning a little bit. Harper Woods showing some fight. McDonald. Parker setting the pick. Parker to Bailey. Bailey hasn't had too many minutes. Trying to make the most of it. Defended by Quay Fly. McDonald again, less than 20. Maybe taking it down to the last second. And here's a deep three. He is fouled, though, on the miss. Jacoby Loris fouls him. Defense 101, don't foul a guy going up for a three.
And, that was a deep three-point shot right there by the Pioneers. Though, once again, we saw a great play after the play was done. Kobe Loris didn't like the call, though, stuck with it and helped McDonald back up.
McDonald missing his first. We're seeing some great gamesmanship, some good sportsmanship between these two teams. It's what you want to see, despite the Dragons being up 15. Second one. They're also entering the playoffs real soon. They're in Division 2 for basketball, where Lake Orion's Division 1. They're in District 58, hosted by Harper Woods Chandler. Of course, different team than just regular Harper Woods tonight, as that free throw went through. Harper Woods, they've got tough matchup versus the winner of East Point or Detroit Denby. And there's a three! Ethan Sharkey at the buzzer. Dragons extending that lead, 51-35. And now we get ready to send it down to our good buddy, our sideline reporter, Carter Doolittle. Carter, what do you got for us?
So this has just been a phenomenal game. The physicality has been just tremendous. And again, the score really speaks for itself. And I want to give a shout out to some of our star players. I mean, Ethan Sharkey has put up numerous threes, but I also want to give another shout out to Ryan Rushlow, Zach Parks. They have just played a phenomenal game so far today. And I'm excited, but Harper Woods has just not backed down at all yet today. And I'm curious to see how they come back at the end of this fourth quarter.
Thank you, Carter. And like you said, Harper Woods has been showing some fight, putting in that effort, and they didn't back down. Down 16. Great possession. They're late getting that three-point free throw, but just when Harper Woods thought they were coming back, Ethan Sharkey knocks down a three, sending that lead back to 16.
You're definitely right, Ryan. You know, in that third quarter, only 2 Dragons players put points up on the board, those being Zachary Price Parks with 3 free throws, actually. Sharkey adding 7 points with his 2 two-pointers and 1 3-point ball. And for Harper Woods, it was the Isaiah Lewis show offensively, scoring 8 total points with 2 3-pointers in the third quarter, trying to get his team back. You got to chip away at the big tree. We'll see it happen. We'll see if it happens here tonight.
Yeah,
as we
Isaiah
enter
Lewis,
fourth quarter prime time.
He started that third quarter hot. Now he's sitting on the bench now, but just as I say that, he gets up and gets ready to check in. I'm sure he's gonna hope to be the difference maker in this one. And there's a shot from Bailey, no good. Rebound by Key, dishing it. And it looks like we've got a 3-second violation in the paint. And it's Lake Orion Dragons basketball.
Well, that shot right there, Ryan, from Colby Bailey, it was clear that the bank was not open on that shot attempt right there. Tried to open it up himself. Did not work, though. Bank is closed on Sundays, guys. Bank's closed.
It is, but it is not Sunday today. Not Sunday today, is it now, Penn Shadle? Dragons taking it down the court. Gabe Scott gets across, but he is double-teamed. And it looks like head coach Jose Andrades calls a timeout again in the first half. Or in the second half, excuse me. Jose Andrades trying to spark some little momentum between these two teams. Dragons lead 51-35. 7 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the game. Go ahead.
And Ryan, sorry about that. Dragons have 1 game left on their regular season schedule. That's going to take place this Friday at Oxford High School against the 14-6 Wildcats. Going to be a very, very good game between both teams, both schools. Obviously a big rivalry there from the team up north. Not only in basketball, and a bunch of different sports from football to baseball. You know, the two communities love to clash over each other on, you know, the courts or the fields or wherever you can play.
Yeah, now you saw, you know, these two teams, they played twice in basketball, Oxford and Lake Orion. You saw them play twice in football, once in the playoffs, once in the regular season. There's a bucket from Ryan Rushlow. And we saw these teams clash 3 times in men's soccer.
Oh my
once
goodness.
in Petoskey, once at Lake Orion, and then once on the road in the playoffs.
Well, Ryan, you were a goalie for the soccer team this year. Had to step in for an injury, right? How many times do you play against Oxford this year?
I played against them all 3 times.
All 3 times.
All 3 times.
Wow, did you guys win all 3 games?
Fortunately, no. Oxford, one of the best teams in the state last year, ranked in the top 5 countless times. We're number 2 once. Was that their highest point of the season?
So the record was 0-3, if I had to get that straight.
That is correct.
There you go. Okay.
Harper Woods taking it down the court. McDonald puts it up and just cannot get it to go. 53-35, less than 7 minutes to go. Great pass from Ethan Sharkey. Puts up the pump fake, puts it in. Zach Parks. Great bucket.
What a find right there by Ethan Sharkey. You can see his floor general status, looking for his teammates to be open wherever they could be. And I'm sure that Parks flailing his arms must have helped Ryan.
Now McDonald knocks down that triple. They're down 17 now. Sharkey tried to find Parks in the paint. Gets it himself. Puts up the three. Won't go. Rushlow gets the rebound. Gives it to Quay Fly. And he is fouled. With exactly 6 minutes to go on the clock. Quay Fly will be heading to the line. Shooting a pair.
Quay Fly. Great player in the Dragon system for a number of years now. And he's showing his physical ability down low.
Quay Fly again, like you said, one of the 5 seniors tonight. He's definitely played, say, the most minutes. Him and Ethan Sharkey both playing almost all minutes tonight. Now Hayden Armstrong, you got Sam Blakely and KD, who we haven't seen since the first couple minutes of the game. I wonder if he'll get back into the game as we're in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter prime time. McDonald, nice dish to Bailey. Bailey doesn't take it. Back to McDonald. McDonald makes a move, puts up the shot, and he is fouled by Ryan Rushlow. That is his 4th foul of the night. You got to be careful. Don't want to foul out.
You're exactly right, Ryan. You know, it's a very physical game, especially at the high school level. And we've seen it happen many times here tonight. But, Ryan, I want to point out something here real quickly. We are just under 6 minutes left to go in fourth quarter prime time here tonight. The Dragons have already moved past their score from the last meeting against Harper Woods. They scored 52 points in their last game. They're already up to 55, and that number's only going to keep on increasing as the night moves along.
The Dragons just clicking on all cylinders offensively. Had over 40 in the first half. Third quarter a little slow, but I'm sure this fourth quarter might heat up again as Parks gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Zachary Price Parks, 57-39. Dragons lead big. And now Young puts it up, puts it in. He answers himself. And now it's Parks again. Looks like he's being swarmed, dishing it to Ethan Sharkey. Nice pass to Kobe Loris. And now it's with Gabe Scott. Gabe Scott now Fly. Here's a wide open Ethan Sharkey for 3. Knocks it down. Big time 3. Ethan Sharkey.
And we've said it all night long, Ryan. You don't want to leave Sharkey wide open beyond the range, and he showed us multiple times, including that shot right there, why you don't want to do that. That ball didn't even touch the rim, Ryan. I mean, just perfect shot form, perfect technique as the ball falls right through the nylon net.
And perfect execution from Ethan Sharkey in that Dragons offense. And there was Jaden McDonald who got it done for Harper Woods as Jose Andrade calls a timeout, talking to his players on the bench. We'll see what he says, maybe give him a little motivation. We head into the last 5 minutes of the game. Dragons lead 60-43, up 17. Of course, Ryan Rushlow in foul trouble. Nothing too bad elsewhere. We'll see if those 4 fouls come into play for Ryan Rushlow. You don't want to foul out, especially on senior night. You know, trying to show your seniors, you know, the team's in good hands. It's all right. We'll be there. Step up next year. Don't want to foul out. Don't want to give him a bad impression.
No, that's the last thing you want to do, Ryan.
No, but Ryan Rushlow, an excellent player for this Lake Orion Dragons team. He's going to have another 2 years, like you said in the first half. Another 2 great years of success.
Yes, yes.
And we got Gabe Scott getting ready to inbound. Got all 5 out for both teams. Scott, Loris, Fly, Sharkey, and Parks for Lake Orion. Looks like we've got Prince, Young, McDonald, Baylor, and Lewis for Harper Woods. Now Ethan Sharkey, lots of movement from both teams. Puts it up.
Wow.
Way Fly gets it to go.
Great ball movement right now by the Dragons. We're seeing the chemistry paying off as this Dragons team looks like a completely different team that we saw only a couple weeks ago. You know, we pointed out that home game earlier, Ryan. You look at the differences and how the Dragons are playing, the speed, you know, the chemistry, the teamwork, the leadership. It's very, very evident here tonight as we get closer and closer to the playoff picture.
Yeah, last couple of games, you had that loss versus Troy. Here's another deep three. It was Lewis. But again, last couple games for Lake Orion. A loss versus Troy on the road. A loss versus Seaholm here. It's tough. And there's Jacoby Loris who got that one done. And then we saw a big win against Southfield A&T. I was in the locker room for that one. Those team was hyped.
Oh, yeah.
Jose Andrades was excited. He is happy, smiling. And, I mean, showing tonight that they are in a good mood and they are here to play basketball.
And on that last offensive possession for the green and white down low, you saw Zachary Price Parks swerving through the lanes of the fellow Giant Slayers on defense. Unfortunately, could not put it up and through. However, Kobe Lauris, the sophomore, by the way, the only other sophomore on this team besides Ryan Rushlow, made a great play putting it up, right, tipping the ball up himself, going through the net.
Now we've got McDonald shooting his second free throw. In and out. Fly tried to rebound it. And they're going to say it stays with Harper Woods. So McDonald now will inbound after that missed free throw. Now checking back in is Jacoby Loris. Ryan Rushlow takes a seat with the 4 fouls that he has. Less than 4 minutes to go. Dragons lead by 20, 64-44. And now here come the Pioneers. Swing pass there from Young. It's McDonald. Again, he scored 21 last time against the Dragons. There's a nice, tough bucket.
What a shot right there for McDonald. I mean, you saw the arc going up, and it's going to just fall down. Perfect shot, perfect execution from the Pioneers.
There's Quay Fly, tough bucket. Goes big body, he's a big boy under there. Puts it up and in. Dragons still up 20. Here's Lewis trying a three to bring it down. Won't go. Gabe Scott. Now here is Parks dishing it. Sharkey is fouled. On the floor, won't be a shot. 3:06 to go. Ethan Sharkey takes that foul.
Well, Ryan, some might consider that a mistake defensively, but when you really nail it down, that's kind of the play that you just have to live with. You know what I mean? I mean, Sharkey's a great shooter as Parks hits a deep three. Going back to what we were talking about earlier, Sharkey's a great three-point shooter. You hold him right there to no shot, forcing the Dragons to come up with somebody else making the play, and they did that right there.
Yeah, Zachary Price Parks, of course, like you said, Shadle knocking down that triple. Dragon student section getting loud. Now Lewis gives it to McDonald, back to Young. Now here's McDonald, another three, won't go. Lewis takes it, puts it up, reverse lay, won't go. Rebound Ryan Rushlow. And now it's Zach Parks rocking the gold shoes tonight. Beautiful, puts it up, puts it in.
What a pretty move.
Almost as pretty as those bright gold shining shoes that he's got on. Great bucket, Zachary Price Parks. Then there's a nice bucket answered by Julian Young. Now back with Zachary Price Parks. Quay Fly taking it down. Scott back to Fly. Fly takes up contact, puts it up, and puts it in. And it looks like we got an and one opportunity for Quay Fly as he knocks Lewis off his feet. Now checking into the game for Lake Orion, getting ready to check in, I should say. Number 12, Caden DeGraffenried, as well as 24, Sam Blakely. Looks like we got the seniors getting ready to come in. Hayden Armstrong's coming in for their last time on Lake Orion Dragons basketball court for their career.
73 points against 48. Ryan, I'm not sure if that lead's going to hold here with just under 2 minutes left to go in fourth quarter prime time.
Dragons up big, up 25 over the Pioneers. We got Young taking a step out, and we got all 5 Dragons out there. Quay Fly puts up his free throw. Perfect. McDonald. Here's Prince, puts up a 3, won't go. Rebound for Quay Fly. Now here's Ethan Sharkey.
30-second timeout.
Looks like we got a 30-second timeout. And now checking out of the game for his last time is Caden DeGraffenried. Looks like you got Joey Nearing checking in for the Dragons. We'll see after this timeout. Dragons, of course, up big, 74-48, 146 left. Once again, Ryan Bunn joining alongside me, my good buddy, my best friend, Ben Shadle. Shadle, what have you seen in this game? What's been the story?
Well, you know what the story has been, Ryan. I think we should go right as we get out of the timeout here. A little bit of new addition of Drew's shoes. You know, you were talking about earlier about Zachary Price Parks rocking those gold shoes, probably helping him play out a little bit tonight. You know, you got Hayden Armstrong rocking the green shoes, Quay Fly rocking a little bit of pink and red. What do you think about that, Ryan? You know, it's kind of special, honestly.
I mean, you heard my opinions on Zachary Price Parks' shoes. Whoa. Wow. And now you look on the other side of things, Harper Woods head coach Tawan Porter. Looks like he's got the reverse panda dunks on. Those look nice. You see the pandas every day of the week, but reverse pandas, a little rarer. And now here's Quay Fly, puts up a 3, won't go. Rebounded by Parker, who's had a nice second half, and it's Nearing that has it though. Now Ethan Sharkey. Sharkey under pressure, tried to force one up, and it's Quay Fly gets the rebound. Armstrong for 3, won't go. Nearing gets the rebound though. Quay Fly way downtown, won't go.
Rebounded by Nearing again.
Here's Sharkey. Oh, go again. Sharkey rebounded. Dragon just letting him fly.
Oh, man.
And McDonald, a little frustrated, tips that one away.
What was that, 4 or 5 different offensive rebounds on that offensive possession, Ryan? Incredible play down low from the Dragons.
Joey Nearing, the junior, checks into the game. Here's a deep 3. Won't go front rim, and Nearing tries to get it again. He's been everywhere in the paint for the Dragons late in this game.
And now the Dragons appear to be just chucking up shots, having a little bit of fun out there.
McDonald chucks one up, won't go. Quay Fly, 45 seconds to go, is fouled by Parker. Again, I'm sure Harper Woods a little upset. Dragons are just letting him fly. But it is senior night. You got to let the boys play. And just like that, there go all the seniors. Ethan Sharkey checking out. Sam Blakely checking out. Hayden Armstrong and Quay Fly checking out. And the Lake Orion Dragons seniors say goodbye to Lake Orion Dragons Fieldhouse.
The Plaza of Dreams, Ryan.
The Plaza of Dreams, but it has been just an absolute nightmare for Harper Woods tonight. As the Dragons screws it to a win. Here's Giacalone. Won't go. Steven Butcher puts it up. Won't go. Rebounded by Parker. Parker swarmed by Dragons defenders. 25 seconds to go. McDonald puts it up, and he is fouled with 21-3 to go in the game. Dragons lead 74-48.
And Ryan, the 2 main floor facilitators for the Dragons here right now, number 11 Nathan Giacalone and number 42 Jackson Shosky, 2 star players of that JV team. Fortunately, the JV game was canceled here today against Harper Woods. But Shosky and Giacalone, 2 members of that 5-quarter rule. Of course, that does not apply to today. However, we've seen them appear in many varsity games in the past.
McDonald knocked both those through, but yeah, both those 2 players going to be coming up from JV next year, and they will be excellent additions to Jose Andrades' team. Here's Nearing, pump fake, puts up a 3. Oh! Joey Nearing, big time 3. 77-50, 5 seconds to go. Harper Woods puts it up, won't go. Out of bounds, .9 left on the clock.
And you can tell
is yelling.
You can tell from the reaction of the student section how big of a basket that was right there.
And that is all she wrote. Lake Orion Dragons get the win, 77-50 on senior night. Incredible performance from the Dragons. And now we send it down to our good buddy, our sideline reporter for one last time, Carter Doolittle. Carter, what do you got for us?
Well, I think this has been a fantastic game. I mean, 77-50, the score really speaks for itself. I mean, for the performance from Ethan Sharkey, from KD, from Quay Fly, it was just tremendous to watch. And then even Joey Nearing at the end, that was just amazing to watch. But I think given more time, I think that Harper Woods definitely could have come back from this. I mean, they were down by like a lot at the beginning, and they came back. They definitely had to come back for this second half. So I think given more time, Harper Woods definitely could have come back from this.
Yeah, Harper Woods showed a lot of fight in this game. An excellent performance from them, but just not enough as the Dragons offense was clicking offensively. Ben Shadle, what did you see from this game?
Well, Ryan, there's a lot of great stuff to like here from LO, and as we talked about before, it looks like Lake Orion is heating up just in the right time. They play Oxford on Friday, then they move into the playoffs where they lost last year at Utica Eisenhower High School to Rochester Adams in the second round of districts. Hoping to make it a little bit farther this year as head coach Jose Andrades for his squad. But great win here to send the seniors out on the right note inside of the Plaza of Dreams at Lake Orion High School.
Once again, Lake Orion Dragons, their district comes next week on the 26th, where they go to Waterford Kettering to play the hosts. Waterford Kettering, if they win that, they'll play Mott. And if they win that, then they will play the winner of Pontiac Clarkston versus Avondale. Once again, that's all we got for tonight. I'm Ryan Bunn. Joined alongside me is my good buddy, my best friend, Ben Shadle.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
Good night, folks.